Welcome back to the channel. So today we've got the 2024 X4M competition in individual Long Beach Blue. So very lovely color that appeared on, of course, the M2, X5M, and X6M, and I think the previous generation X4, and also on the M240 before it changed over to the G chassis. This one is fairly well equipped as well. So let's go over the details, which might be the end of the X4M. I'm not sure what's been announced yet for the next generation X4, which begins production, at least it should begin production, in August of 2024. So we have shadow line lights and your standard headlights. Got our grille here, double slat kidney grille in the vertical orientation, which in this case still means M model. Now being able to move to a horizontal case where it's the M, and the vertical case where it's M Performance. Next for M badging right there. Also see parking assistance package and driving assistance professional package sensor there. There's that 3/4 view of Long Beach Blue metallic. Over on the side, we have style 892M wheels, bi-colored, which basically look very similar to the 826Ms on the M3, M4. And we have the red M compound brake calipers, cross-drilled rotors, and it looks like Continental Sport Contact 6 tires. And then we have our side breather gill, which I don't think is actual wheel. I can't really see anything there. X4M badging. And taking a step back, so we take the side profile of the X4M. Let's move to the back here. Actually, I guess we should also check the rear calipers for any clips here. So this one does have the M clips. So not on the M2, M3, M4 anymore, but it is on the X, at least on the X4M. It's more of that color in the sun. And we got X4M badging in high gloss black. Down below, our faux diffuser and quad exhaust. See our gurney flap, also in high gloss black. And there's that 3/4 view. Go to this side with a little bit more sun hitting the paint. And we'll make our way inside, go over pricing and options on this X4M competition. Let's open it up. We have the black extended merino leather. See on the side here, we also have carbon fiber interior trim. Get some carbon fiber trim here on the door card. And the seats, I think on the disappointing side, just because it's just M badging rather than X4M. But otherwise, well-designed seats. Pretty comfortable and well bolstered. You do have the M seat belts. Then we got adjustments for the side bolster, lumbar support, and a manual crumb catcher. An X4M competition badging here on the door sill, which is unusual in today's BMW market because it's disappeared off the M3, M4. All right, so in front of me, your standard M steering wheel, heated steering wheel button, M badging, M stitching, red M1, M2 buttons. And sadly with carbon fiber trim, you don't get the carbon fiber inlet or insert on the steering wheel, nor do you get the shift paddles. In front of me, a relic of the past, iDrive 7 Live Cockpit Professional, X4M badging here, driver attention camera. Then we got heads-up display, and your iDrive 7 central information display, 12.2 inch, I think, in diagonal measurement. Some more carbon fiber trim. Then center console, we do have climate control buttons up here. Then X4M competition badging here. And sadly, not a lot of carbon fiber down here in the lower portion of the center console. Hard plastics there. Then the M embossed emblem here on the gear selector. Stitching. All right, so talking about pricing. Starting price of the 2024 X4M competition, $79,100. The individual paint, which is pre-approved, so as long as you get a pre-approved paint, which is the only case that you can do at Spartanburg, you're getting it approved right away. So that's $4,500, leather included. Competition package for another $7,000. Driving Assistance Pro for $1,700. Exec package, which includes the Parking Assistance package or Parking Assistant Plus, $2,250. And we have the carbon fiber strut brace in the engine compartment, so $500 for that. Shadowline lights for another $250. Then we got front ventilated seats for another $500. Then a few other extra goodies: floating hubcaps, first aid kit, performance floor mats. All told, MSRP of this particular example, $97,275. All right, so we're gonna move to the back here, open up our door, and taking in the black merino leather with the moonroof shade open. So here's a view of the cockpit from the back seat. The shade open, as I mentioned before, and it's sort of like a strut brace going across there. I wish there was more glass, but maybe that's for the next generation. In the back, we also have another climate zone in the back for your rear passengers. USB-C charging ports down there at the bottom. So knee room, leg room, pretty decent. And headroom is not too bad, but you still have to deal with that sloping roof line. All right, so we can use our kick to open. Take a look at the cargo area. And it's a pretty decent size. The only compromise, of course, is the sloping roofline, which means you don't get as much space as you would in the X3M. So down below, you do have a spare tire that is stated on the M vehicles of late, with the exception of the M2, M3, M4. You can fold down those rear seats. It'll latch up there on either side of the rear seats. Use our kick to close, and make our way up front and pop the hood. Alright, so under the hood is the S58 inline-six 3-liter twin-turbo engine, 503 horsepower, 479 torques. So, fantastic engine. The S58, of course, debuted on the X3M and X4M. And there's your carbon fiber strut brace, which looks pretty nice. Of course, the only way you're going to see it is pop on the hood at your Cars and Coffee. Well, that's it for a quick tour around another X4M competition. We'll see you at the next video.